Justice Liman gave the order after Kano First Forum KFF filed a motion expert dated June 27 and sworn to by the Director General of the association, Dr. Yusuf Isiaka Rabiu. The Federal High Court sitting in Kano has stopped Governor Abdullahi Ganduje from borrowing 10 billion naira for the installation of CCTV cameras. The ruling was given by Justice Abdullahi Mohammed Liman. Justice Liman gave the order after Kano First Forum filed a motion ex parte dated June 27 and sworn to by the Director General of the association, Dr. Yusuf Isiaq Rabiu. The group, through its lawyer, Barrister Badamasi Suleiman Gandu, asked the court to restrain the governor of Kano from borrowing a 10 billion naira loan on grounds of non-compliance with rules and regulations governing loan transactions. In the lawsuit, which as Governor of Kano State, the Attorney General of Kano State, the Commissioner of Finance Kano, and the Speaker Kano State House of Assembly as respondents, the group also accused the state government of not complying with the Department Management Office Establishment Act 2003, Fiscal Responsibility Act 2007, and laws of Kano State 1968. Other respondents in the suit are Access Bank, the Federal Ministry of Finance, Debt Management Office, and Fiscal Responsibility Commission. Aside restraining the state government from borrowing the money, Justice Liman also ordered the plaintiffs to serve the Federal Ministry of Finance, Debt Management Office, and Fiscal Responsibility Commission with the order and originating summons. Ganduje, that is about to leave the office in less than a year, wants to borrow 10 billion naira for CCTV. Like, seriously, what have they been doing, or what has he been doing since he came to power in 2015? I guess, what has he been doing that they could not do all of those things? Now that he wants to leave, that is what the kind of borrow, the money they're going to be borrowing now, even the governor of Delta State, they run him into Atiku now. I think he wants to borrow some kind of money at this critical time, at this injury time. They want to leave office. These are the kind of people that will be in government if you vote for Tinubu. Exactly. In fact, you have said it all. If it were in other climes, Gandolas would be in Kirikiri maximum prison for stuffing thousands of dollars in his pockets. People like him should not move freely. That time is coming. All those who stole Nigeria money must pay back. If they don't pay back, if they try to escape it, their children will pay back. Tomorrow, the man will come out and say, I want to be president of terrorists. Don't mind them. He plans to use the money for vote buying during the 2023 general election. That is it. In favor of evil and blood-sucking APC, colossal failure and incompetent Gandola. They are looking for money to buy weapons for terrorists. Maybe the bullet is finishing small. Governor Gandola is on a business as usual. Very corrupt man. I always cry for the masses who don't even know what they want. The people of Kano deserve accountability, but some of them will still defend this act because of ethnicity and religion. Suffer no dey tire average Nigerian man. Yes, now because of what we are seeing, you begin to wonder, are you sure that these guys are really suffering? But they will still come back and be complaining. Suffer no dey tire them all. When they just see any little thing to just cool their belly, you don't finish. They start again defending them. They are defense ministers. Fake governor. Good, correct move to have stopped him. You don't even want him to take his retirement benefits. Now wow, has to see this strike for where they don't get time for all those to them, all those on nonsense. In Delta State, the court will give the go ahead for Okowa to borrow 25 billion naira to paint palm trees. Yeah, to plant palm trees. But planting palm trees is better than CCTV. Are they going to plant the the palm trees? Are they going to plant it in the first place? See, that one is so 25 billion naira. I said it because I saw it sometime last week. Saw the article that he wants to borrow, but they will give him opportunity to borrow. He wants to use the money to fund his gubernatorial candidate for 2023 election. What kind of a country are we? Na Naija we dey oh. This man, what's this man's name? We always call him this man. Na grandpa oh. Edede. What's this man? Charlie boy. That is what is fondly called. If you say una mumu never do, our mumu don't do. But no, some people mumu never do. Like somebody said, they will still come and defend them. Those who have put them in this abject poverty, those who have put them in this fear. You are going, you are moving, you are looking beyond your shoulder. Some people are even at home. They will still come and lay them there. And they don't even care. They don't care. The so-called leaders are not even bothered. In as much, of course, their children will not be affected. Their family members will be affected, but when it comes to their immediate family members, forget, it won't affect them. So they don't even see it. They just see it as if people are just telling stories. And unfortunately, these people have gone through the experience of what the masses are going through. But as soon as they're just okay, they are on the other side, they forget every other person. Just the same way, those who are still suffering to just give them small hamala, begiri, tuwo, it don't finish. As at that moment that things are okay for them, their belly is full, they begin to defend these same politicians. These politicians who have rendered them useless. Somebody wants to borrow 10 billion naira. If you compare that to what Okowa is even trying to borrow to plant a tree. Yes, if he wants to do for security, he wants to use it to get a CCTV, you say, oh, it is important. But the question is that, are they going to do that? They won't do it. They won't do it. They might even just spend like 1 billion if it's going to be up to maybe some strategic places. At the end of the day, they will still go and see those CCTV because there's no security. At the end of the day, the remaining 9 billion, fiam, you won't see it. They will start inflating. At the end of the day, if they will arrive at that 10 billion naira, yes, they will tell you, yes, we spent so and so. So even the one that wants to plant a what is a pancane or whatever palm tree, you will not spend that money. You will not spend the money. Go and check data sets. There's no development. No development. Everywhere just still be like village. Maybe Asaba, maybe they just do one on shabby things. Just go everywhere, just anyhow. Everywhere. Where are you going to talk about in this country? Apart from some areas that maybe some people have just built an estate, just little space. But when it comes to government infrastructure, nothing on ground.